powerful, influential. Commanders-in-chief. But even presidents can't outrun fate. While some passed quietly in their sleep, others died in ways that shocked the world. Assassinations, mysterious illnesses, controversial circumstances. Their deaths didn't just end lives, they changed the course of American history. Today, we uncover the top 5 most shocking presidential deaths, not just how they died, but why their deaths still haunt the nation. This is Agent Falcon, let's begin. It was a cold, windy day in March 1841. William Henry Harrison, 68 years old, stepped up to deliver the longest inauguration speech in U.S. history, nearly 2 hours long. He wore no coat, no gloves, just patriotism and pride. Soon after, he caught what was believed to be pneumonia. 31 days later, he was dead, making his the shortest presidency in American history. But modern researchers suggest a twist: it might not have been pneumonia at all. Poor sanitation at the White House may have caused enteric fever, a waterborne illness. Harrison's death sparked a wave of conspiracy and superstition, especially with the rise of the curse of Tippecanoe. According to the curse, presidents elected in years ending in 0 would die in office. And for over a century, the pattern oddly held true. On July 4, 1850, President Zachary Taylor attended Independence Day celebrations in the sweltering heat of Washington, D.C. To cool off, he snacked on a bowl of cherries and iced milk. 5 days later, he was dead, vomiting, dehydrated, in intense pain. Doctors claimed it was cholera morbus, essentially a stomach infection. But rumors began to swirl. Taylor had fiercely opposed the expansion of slavery, a bold move that angered powerful Southern politicians. Could he have been poisoned? In 1991, his body was exhumed and tested for arsenic. The results showed only trace amounts. Not enough to be fatal, but questions remained. Was it just spoiled milk and bad sanitation? Or was Taylor eliminated to silence his stance on slavery? July 2, 1881. President James Garfield is at a Washington train station when Charles Guteo, a disgruntled officer, pulls a pistol and fires. The bullet misses his heart and spine. Garfield survives the initial attack. But what happens next is more horrifying than the shooting. For the next 80 days, doctors repeatedly probed his wound, with unwashed hands, spreading infection deeper and deeper. Their refusal to use antiseptic methods, despite existing knowledge of germ theory, sealed Garfield's fate. A simple metal detector invented by Alexander Graham Bell could have found the bullet, but doctors insisted he search only one side of Garfield's body, the wrong side. In the end, Garfield didn't die from the bullet. He died from infection and medical error. Historians agree, with modern care, or even just less interference, he likely would have lived. April 14, 1865. The Civil War was all but over. President Lincoln, weary but hopeful, attended a play at Ford's Theater. In the darkness of the presidential box, John Wilkes Booth slipped in and fired a single bullet into the back of Lincoln's head. The president never regained consciousness. He died the next morning. The country plunged into chaos. Booth fled and evaded capture for nearly 2 weeks before being cornered and killed in a burning barn. Lincoln's assassination shocked the world, not just because of its violence, but its timing. He had preserved the Union, ended slavery, and was guiding the nation toward healing. And in a flash, it was all taken away. Many feared the fragile peace would crumble, and for a while, it did. November 22, 1963, Dallas, Texas. President John F. Kennedy rides in an open motorcade beside his wife, Jacqueline. Crowds cheer. The sun shines. And then, gunshots. JFK is struck in the head. The motorcade speeds to Parkland Hospital. But it's too late. The entire event was captured on film. The Zapruder film, a silent, haunting witness to a national trauma. Still chills viewers today. Lee Harvey Oswald is arrested for the assassination. But before he can stand trial, he's gunned down by nightclub owner Jack Ruby on live TV. The official Warren Commission blames a lone gunman, yet countless Americans believe otherwise. CIA involvement. The Mafia. A second shooter on the grassy knoll. Theories abound, but the truth? Still debated. JFK's death wasn't just shocking. It was the moment America lost its innocence and entered an era of suspicion and doubt. From cherries to bullets, from silence to scandal, these presidents didn't just leave office, they left behind legacies of mystery, tragedy, and change. Their deaths reshaped the nation's history, and in some cases, its very soul. Which death shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more hidden truths and political mysteries, subscribe to Agent Falcon. History has secrets, we uncover them.